Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little review of all the things we've done on Christy's bike. She's had time to ride it now and do a, put some miles underneath it and see what she really thinks about it all. So we're going to get with her and we're going to see what she thinks about everything we've did. We put the T-Rex crash bars, the T-Rex forward controls, the rocks risers, the floorboards. I think that's it. But anyway, she's going to go over all that and tell you what she thinks about it after putting some miles on it. All right, Christy, give us a rundown on your what we have done on your bike.
We have put the forward controls on them. We have put the floorboards, engine guards. What else did we do? The risers. I've purchased a windshield this week from T-Rex Racing that's going to come up about 12 inches.
Okay. So now that you've had a chance to ride the motorcycle with all your modifications and your floorboards, your floor controls, your crash bars, all that stuff, what do you think?
I love it. I love it. The first thing that I wanted was the forward controls, and that made all the difference. And then floorboards made all the difference, because the ones that come on them, they're this long and about this thick, wide, so they're not very good.
So highway riding, do you think that the floorboards are beneficial to you, being comfortable and stuff like that?
Yes, definitely.
What about the forward controls?
Most definitely better. I don't even remember what it was like before, but I do know that I would try to put my foot here, as you can see, because they came about right here, right?
Yeah, that's where they were.
So you'd have to lift your foot up, and I'd put it up here sometimes, so yeah, definitely the forward controls are needed.
So what about the risers?
100% better.
We got the rocks risers on here.
Mm-hmm. Well, we get the 2-inch.
Yeah, 2-inch.
I probably would have, if I had it to do again, I would get the 3.
Get the 3?
But the 2 made a world of difference too.
So what did that do for your ride?
Some. I was more comfortable, because when I didn't have them on, I was gripping the bar, I was gripping it so hard because I was so, I don't know, I guess I was the reach on them.
So how tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
So if you're 5'8" or shorter, you're going to be leaning forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, you are. You feel like you're leaning forward. And it just wasn't comfortable. The ride wasn't comfortable to me. It made me nervous. And then once we got these on, it was so much better.
And how do you feel about your crash bars?
I love my crash bars. Knock on wood. I haven't dropped my bike, so.
Well, yeah, we got the T-Rex not risers, though. They got the little skid plates there on the crash bar, and luckily she hadn't used them. They are replaceable if you do lose them.
Yes.
But.
Oh, and I did my seat.
Oh yeah, you got to get that seat in there.
But.
And that's what kind of seat cover is that?
I don't know. I'd have to look on Amazon. I know you linked it on another one.
So basically, it's a gel motorcycle seat cover that you got from Amazon?
Yes.
And
in Texas.
We don't have a link for that, but.
Do not recommend gel in Texas.
Not in 105 degree heat? You don't recommend that?
I was wondering why the hell, why my butt was burning. Yeah, it's the gel in here, and it gets hot. So, I just need to carry something. I'm looking for something else. I do like it. It's comfortable. It was $20. It works.
Well, $20, it was worth a few months of being able to ride it.
Yeah, if I'm parked in the shade, it's okay. Heat, dead of summer.
So how many miles you got on your bike now?
I've got, 1,068.
1,068.
Yep.
And we put all this stuff on there at about the 300 or 400 mark.
We started putting a lot of it on right after I got it.
Well, the crash bars we did. And,
yep.
But
I know that doesn't sound like a lot.
So you've got, well, you just started riding. You took the BRC. I mean, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
In how many months?
I bought it the end of October.
Okay.
So,
For a new rider, that's not bad.
yeah.
I am getting her out on the highway and making her go places and putting her in places that she doesn't necessarily want to be, but she needs to see it. And I'm
Oh,
not
once
doing
I-
anything dangerous, don't get me wrong. I'm
Yeah.
just,
Once I've done it, I'm okay with it.
so how do you feel about going 70 down the highway?
It was actually fun.
So on this bike, the wind blows you around pretty good?
On windy days, yeah, because it's considerably smaller bike than your Harleys. I do get blown around. Nothing too major that's too scary. The first couple times it happens to me, it's a little nerve-wracking, but
That's part of riding a motorcycle
Yeah.
too. You're gonna
Yeah.
feel the wind, and that's part of the fun of it.
yeah.
So
Going
pros and
70's
cons.
fun.
Do you have any cons to the things we've done with the bike?
No. I said earlier I don't have anything to compare it to because this is the only bike I've ever owned. So, well, besides the 300, but so I don't really have any. I mean, I love it. I like the bags on it. It could be bigger. I want to put a rack on here and get something that I'll be able to go longer distances, weekend trips, and that kind of thing.
So that'll be another purchase for T-Rex. They're getting all our
Yeah,
money.
yeah, they are. I like them. Everything we've put on from them, I've loved. So they're quick, easy, shipping's fast. So I like them.
Yeah, everything that we put on the bike, I did a go around on it the other day and checked all the fasteners, and everything was tight. Everything was just as like I put it on there. So it's pretty quality stuff. It's the T-Rex stuff is, a lot of people don't like it. They think it's ugly. They think it takes away from the look of the bike. I think it looks pretty much, minus the floorboards. You can tell those didn't come with it, but pretty much it all
I
just
got
pretty
those.
much looks like it belongs there.
Got those from Amazon, but I did find Amazon does have floorboards, and like right here, I think it says Rebel. I didn't see those when I bought those, so I may be getting the ones that they're all black and they say Rebel on them. So
So all in all, how have you enjoyed your riding experience?
I love it. I have a lot of fun.
Would you take it back?
My bike?
No, riding. Would you?
No.
Do you have any regrets getting on two wheels?
Nope.
No?
Wouldn't change it.
Good.
I tell everybody,
And I don't make you get out and ride. You're not doing it under duress.
actually, you were shocked when I said I
I
wanted
was
to do it. No, everybody goes, oh my gosh, you ride a bike? You ride your own? And I'm like, yeah. Once I turned 50, I lost my mind. So that's what I tell people. That's what I tell everybody.
Any closing comments for anybody that's thinking about getting one of these or has one and wants to put the modifications we've done on it?
Do it. They're actually been well worth the money, and they're not that expensive, the stuff that we've done to it. Makes it better to ride, makes it easier, more comfortable to ride, especially the forward controls, the floorboards. If you're thinking about getting a Rebel, I love it. It's fun to ride. It keeps up with his Harley.
It does keep
So
up with
I
the
don't
Harley.
have-
Actually, that thing, I've been on it in sport mode and twisted the grip and went for a ride.
I have not put it in sport mode. That's my next adventure. But
Well, you had
As
it in
far-
rain mode when you first started riding, right?
yes, yeah.
Well, that's not a bad thing to do to get used to. I mean,
I haven't used the paddles to switch it into manual. I haven't done that because I forgot what they said, which goes with what, and I don't want to look stupid out there trying to figure it out. As far as the DCT goes, I like it.
does it jerk you around when you're not in sport mode? Well, you've
No,
never
it
been in
doesn't.
sport mode.
No,
so,
I've never been in sport mode.
So does the DCT, is the throttle jerky or anything like that?
It's not jerky. I mean, it can be if you let off. It slows down pretty quick. So once you get off the throttle, it will slow down, which is nice. I know you had asked me one time if it changes gears in a corner. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it just depends on how fast you're taking the corner and how fast you slow down.
So did it do that in rain mode, or do you remember?
I don't remember if it did or not, but it doesn't bother me when it does it. It doesn't freak me out or.
Well, personally, as a guy who's ridden, that scares me for you, but because I don't shift in a corner, especially when it's
Right.
raining.
Yeah,
If you ever get caught in the rain, you haven't yet.
yeah.
Keep riding, you're going to get caught in the rain sooner or later. So we'll figure all that out and see if it does it in rain mode. Because
I wouldn't say it's clunky or, I mean, you can definitely hear it shift.
I know it revs high.
Yeah, it can be a little, I'm not going to say jerky. I don't know. I don't want to say clunky. I don't want to say jerky because I don't.
Well,
feel
when I'm
like
asking
that.
if it's jerky, does when you
It
roll
can.
the throttle, does it?
I mean, if you let off of it, it will, or if you just,
Okay.
just twist it a little bit, it will be a little bit jerky. It's probably not as smooth as a manual. I think that's just comes with the DC.
Do you think a DCT is good for a new rider?
My personal opinion, yes, because that's what I got. I
But what did you learn on?
I learned on the 300, Rebel 300.
And it was not a DCT.
It was not a DCT.
Are you glad you learned how to ride on
I'm glad I learned to ride on the manual. Yes.
Good, good.
I feel like you should ride a manual first. Because if you ever have to get on one, you know how to. I don't think you should just jump into the DCT. Because if something, God forbid, ever happens and you're with somebody riding a manual and you have to drive it, you'll know how to drive it. Or any kind of situation.
That's
Test
true.
driving other bikes, I think you gotta know how to drive a manual for sure.
But all in all, you're pleased with the DCT.
I am pleased with it. Yeah, a lot of people look at it and are kind of confused on what it is.
But I know when we were at the rally, there were a lot of guys double taking, trying to figure out what that was.
It's my baby bagger.
Baby bagger. All right, well, anything else?
That's it.
That's it? All right, well, y'all heard it from her. She rides it. I've gone for a couple of spins on it, but I don't ride it on a regular basis, so I wanted you to hear it from the horse's mouth. I'm not calling you a horse. I just wanted you to hear it from her because she rides it on not daily, but she rides it on a regular basis. And that's it. Y'all go ahead, and if you haven't, please subscribe. We'll see you later.